Lions. Ivan Ozzy looks to have slotted up top. Fletcher McDonald, a natural midfielder, we believe will rotate in and out of the lines. There he is there. Fletcher McDonald just making the forward run as Rio Ono lays it off for Tommy Jarrett. Of course, it wasn't only Brisbane City that had to hand over their fields for the FIFA Women's World Cup. It was Lions with Luxury Paint Stadium. They had an 8 away game run in the National Premier League. 7 of those games were in succession. And they only picked up 7 points from a possible 21 on that away trek. And their away record was 9 wins, 5 draws and 3 losses. So it is still a healthy set of numbers for Lions. And of course, they definitely have a finals record that holds a major reputation in this part of the world. But now it's Kai Bolton going inside the area, one way then another. And Ramazani gets his head in front before Barine picks up the loose ball. They look to attack immediately. Fletcher McDonald playing it forward for Ivan Ozzy. And Luke Plummer stands up when it matters most for Brisbane City. It was a quick attack. Barine straight to McDonald, onto Ozzy, but his long legs just couldn't get it out in front. As Luke Plummer, right by his side, dips in with the challenge and forces another corner. Right, Denton it was again. Hart Phillips waits for it to fall. And Joe Duckworth just miscues that ball. Here it is again. Ravaka on a Siake, getting rid of it. And then an uncharacteristic moment there for Joe Duckworth. Of course, he spoke during the week, did Joe Duckworth, suggesting they were disappointed that they missed out on a top 4 spot, despite still being a part of the final setup. It's something that doesn't quite match their ambition for 2023, as he was adamant they're keen to get things moving in September. And now Jinjiro Chiba is out of his depth there a little bit, as Josh Brindle South was the one on him, but the free kick seems to have gone the way of Brisbane City. And there's another man down. It's Luke Plummer on the deck. And he'll receive some more treatment. Not the first tonight. Scott Halliday also had a brief moment on the sideline. Luke Plummer had a successful stint with Peninsula Power prior to joining City. He signed with the club last year. Of course, Penn Power, and they turned things around since the appointment of Aaron Philp back at the helm at AJ Kelly Park. And they had a slow start to the year, but they've now going to find themselves in a preliminary final against Gold Coast Knights. That's first v 6th on Friday night at 7:30 p.m. live from the Croatian Sports Centre. Of course, the winner of this faced Moreton Bay United, who finished second, and Gold Coast United, who finished third, are out. They're the first to exit the finals. Picking up 36 points. 10 wins, 6 draws, 6 losses. And they finish inside that top 4, but they bow out as Joe Duckworth measured that ball into the area, but Riley Stent has no problems with that. And of course, this all leads towards the big day on the 17th of September at Suncorp Stadium. The setting for the 2023 FQPL 1 men and women and National Premier League's men and women grand finals. All on the Sunday. Tickets will be released very shortly, so make sure you grab your seat. The way things are going, well, Brisbane City looking like they're in a great position to advance to that preliminary final. However, the Lions still have time, 20 minutes and change, to turn this scoreline around. But Kai Bolton it is again. The bolts away. He's done this a number of times tonight. He has Makwaze in support, and Makwaze just overruns the pass. Hasn't he been mega, Kai Bolton? Wore the captain's armband against these two in round 14. Joint recipient of the club Golden Boot in 2020 in his 7th season with City. And he also notched up a nice milestone this year, picking up 50 appearances in the top side for the club. You can see why they love him in this part of Brisbane, as Ivan Aussie unfortunately forces another flag. Roger McDonald didn't win the race to the ball. It was a clean challenge from Luke Plummer. Now Doolan has McKenzie ahead of him. Hart Phillips fends off Connor McKenzie. Pengelly. Ryan Denton. Here is Hart Phillips. Just has his ball deterred. Now it's Duckworth. Hart Phillips. Pengelly's in the area. It just won't fall for him a little too much on the cross. They'll take a throw in Lions. And they really set up shop as they hold court inside City's half. Duckworth trying to play a cute ball over the top. And again it's Duckworth who turns over possession. A real class player for Lions. He's just been in and out of his groove so far tonight. He picked up Players Player for Lions last year, as well as the 2022 NPL Player of the Year. And he's got plenty of experience in finals, not only recently with Lions, but won that memorable 2017 Grand Final with Western Pride. Cameron Cristani and Dylan Wenzel-Halls, the goal scorers on that night at Briggs Road. Of course, Duckworth was well and truly a part of that. He's lifted that trophy up a couple of times since joining Richlands. Ramazani as Ono chased down the ball before the byline, doing very well. Brindle South lays it off as it's back with Ramazani. Now Rye Denton. Now it's Doolan. Makwaze picks up the ball and the flag rises for Jinjiro Chiba. You could just see him slowly going through the gears. They just didn't quite hit full flight. As Braden Doolan found Makwaze a little luckily. However, the after effect of that was a Jinjiro